The dog days of summer means it's time for the boys of summer to kick into gear. And the best way to cash in on your baseball IQ is with DraftKings Sportsbook. Never bet on baseball before? It's simple. Pick a guy to go yard, hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. First of all, you're not that kid on that boat, okay? I just want you to know you hey, he be going. He got it. He have him going. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. My partner in crime down there dancing, Liberty City's own Madden adjuster. Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We'd like to thank each and every one of you personally for your support and your continued support, because everything that you see in the background is because of you. Those plaques, those awards is because of you. Your eyes, your ears, and your word of mouth. We could not do it without you. So thank you again from the bottom of our hearts. My cognac Laportier has had a new drop. This one is very personal to me. I've created a limited edition release to honor my brother's induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And as the first brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, it's just not a bottle, it's a tribute, a celebration of a legacy. And once they're gone, they are gone. So order them online and you will not be disappointed. Same great taste, it's just a commemorative bottle. The Hall of Fame edition is officially live just ahead of over LaportierCognac.com to grab yours while you still can. Do not miss a chance to own this piece of history. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company 84 with 84 being spelled out. We've also have that link pinned in the chat. So grab yours while supplies last, because once they're gone, they are gone. We have a very special guest joining us a little later in the show. Drafted in the first round by the Baltimore Ravens. Now he's a Pittsburgh Steeler. So he's had an opportunity to see both sides of the rivalry. Patrick Queen joins us a little later in the show. But first, the biggest news of the day, Ocho. The Browns have released their depth chart. Joe Flacco.
I told you.
QB1. Kenny Pickett. 2. Dylan Gabriel. 3. Shedeur Sanders. 5. Excuse me, 4. But they did bring in, because 2 of the 4 quarterbacks are injured, hamstring, Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel. And a few hours ago, this is what Adam Schefter tweeted. The Browns are signing Tyler Snoop Huntley, who spent part of last season with Cleveland, with Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel nursing hamstring injuries, and Shedeur Sanders having a sore shoulder. The Browns need another arm. Enter Huntley.
Yes, sir.
Ocho.
Talk to me.
What are the Browns
I don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they've done the last 35 quarters.
Do they know? Are we sure they know what they're doing?
They don't. Have they known what they're doing since that franchise has been established? Have they figured it out yet? Because the last good quarterback, no disrespect to the quarterbacks that have played for the Cleveland Browns, the last one that has been of decency has been Bernie Kosar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's in mid-'80s, though.
Mid who? Okay,
Mid-'80s.
well, there you go. There you go. That's no disrespect to any of the quarterbacks that have played there, but it is what it is. We talk about consistency. Have we had one for a decade that we've been able to lean on and build around?
You had a couple of years. You got a couple of years of Baker, but outside of that, no.
No disrespect. Come on now. So how do we?
That's the problem that you have, Ocho.
how we
Go ahead.
supposed to trust this organization when it comes to choosing quarterbacks at the position when they haven't figured it out all these years? All of a sudden, now they got all the now they got all the sense. They're supposed to have all the sense now. The depth chart to me, I'm gonna let you go. The depth chart to me doesn't mean anything. We know what Joe Flacco will do when the lights come on. Kenny Pickett had his opportunity when he was drafted to the Steelers. So we've seen the sample size of that already. I mean, no disrespect to him, he's not the answer. Dylan Gabriel had success at Oregon when the lights come on. But it's a different ball game in the NFL with them grown men that got mouths to feed. Everyone should get an ample chance to win their starting position. We already know who quarterback one is going to be. We know who that's going to be. The depth chart doesn't mean anything. What they're trying to do is they're trying to break young bull. They're trying to break him, huh? That's all it is. From the draft process to getting drafted in the 5th round to the owner coming out and saying what he said last week to now. Man, come on with that bull jive, man.
I don't see how Kenny Pickett still remains number 2. He hadn't practiced since the 26th of July, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been dealing with a hamstring injury. But when you go out and sign somebody in free agency, I guess that does tell you they do think highly of him because they signed him. Dylan Gabriel, he's dealing with a hamstring. I guess the worst thing that happened is that we could have found out because had both of those guys been injured, we head into the first preseason game and only Flacco and Shedeur is healthy. Now, it remains to be seen how much Joe Flacco is going to play. If he plays, I'm thinking maybe a series, Ocho. That's tops. Let's be generous and say a series. Now that was going to be Shedeur's opportunity to basically take us home. We saw Trey Lance. Trey Lance started the game and played deep into the 4th quarter. Hell, he might have finished the game. With that being said, the worst thing that could possibly happen for the Browns is that the 2 quarterbacks that you're probably counting on, they both got hurt.
Most definitely.
And they got hurt early. Now, we'll see how soon. It remains to be seen. I think I said last night they played Thursday. They play Thursday or Friday? Is it Friday? Okay, they play Friday. They play Friday against the Panthers.
3 more days. I'm excited.
Is Shedeur gonna play?
Yes, Unc, he doesn't have a choice. This is part of his resume.
But if it showed, but what if he had? Clearly they don't feel that confident because if they thought Shedeur was going to be able to go, would they have brought a 5th quarterback in?
Yeah, they had to bring somebody else in because Kenny Pickett's probably not going to play, especially with a hamstring injury. The game is Friday.
I don't think either one. I don't think 2 and 3 is going to play.
So definitely he's going to play. Listen. The eye in the sky doesn't lie, and they need Shedeur to put what he can on tape. They need him. What are we going to get? What did we draft? All the work we put in, obviously going against offense and defense in practice, that don't mean nothing.
Well, you don't expect to get Ocho. How long you expect the $500 car to last? Think about where they drafted him now. Now, clearly they ain't put a whole lot of resources behind it.
No.
So they're not. Let's you know what, Ocho? You know what we do here on Nightcap.
Come on, talk to me now.
Chat, when you go by what we used to call, when I was growing up, we call it secondhand. When you go buy something secondhand and you spend $500 or you spend $1,000 and as is, no warranty, you're not expecting, okay, hopefully they get me from point A to point B. They drafted Shedeur in the 5th round. They're not expecting much of Shedeur. They didn't, because if they thought that much of him, they'd have drafted him higher. If they thought that much of him, they would have given him a fair opportunity. But that's not what they've done. And I'm not, look, that's their organization. They run it how they see fit. But I don't know, people in Cleveland, I don't know how you would still have trust in this organization, considering how many quarterbacks, and every quarterback they say, oh, he's franchise. You said that with Derek Anderson, and you said that before him, and you said that after him. Baker got injured, and you moved on from him. Now, Baker didn't have the weapons that he has in Tampa. I don't think Baker's like, oh, my God, I wish I could have stayed in Cleveland. The weather's a lot nicer in Tampa, and there's no state income tax, and he has a great support system around him. With all that being said, I don't think it's much to like, boy, Maybe they bet against him. Whew,
Listen, it happens all
man.
the time.
I don't want to. If Shedeur, how does that make me look? If Shedeur looks well, Ocho.
Wait, excuse me. The adversity and the obstacles that young bullets had to endure in general. He's been prepped for this. He's been prepped for this. Oh, they're against me. Since he got drafted, when he dropped in the 5th round, he already knew what time it was. When your opportunity gets there, when you get your opportunity, you have no choice but to shine. You have no choice. They're betting against him not to do well.
Right. But if you want me to win the race, Ocho, you got to put me on a thoroughbred like everybody else. You can't give me a Clydesdale and say, go win this race. Let me ask you this. When he is in the game, is he going to get the first team offensive line?
No.
Because that's when they want to give you a serious look, Ocho. You and I both played this game for a long period of time. When they want to give a receiver a serious look, they let him run with the ones. They don't continuously see what he can do with the 2s and 3s. They give him a fair opportunity with the ones. The number 1 quarterback, the number 1 offensive line, and the other 1 receivers on the opposite side of him. Quarterbacks, when they are running backs, when they really want to see what you can do, they let you run with the number 1 O-line. And normally, when they pull the offensive line out, guess who else coming out? The quarterback. Because the starting quarterback is not going to be in there with the 2s and 3s. The starting running back is not going to be in there with the 2s and 3s. So I'm going to be very interested to see. It is the first preseason game. And given the way the preseason is done now, starters don't normally play. No. They don't normally play, and they don't play much. So Shedeur is going to have to make wine with the water the well water that he's been given.
He's gonna be all right.
He's not been given purified water. He's not been given bottled water. So he's gonna have to make do with what he has.
This is the good thing though, the cards that he's dealt on Friday night when he enters that game, regardless of what's surrounding him, he's going to make something happen. When he does make something happen, when he's able to make something out of nothing, and this is no disrespect to the 2s and the 3s and the 4s that are trying to make that team. Everybody out there vying for a job.
For sure. But you and I both know, Ocho.
I know, but listen.
There are only about 5 jobs up for grab. They know within 40 guys, 41 guys, who's going to be on that roster.
Yeah. Oh, listen, they don't know. They don't know yet because what they're planning on and what they're trying to do, whatever it may be, when he gets his opportunity, all he got to do is knock the door down. I don't care what you put around me. I'm going to show you I'm going to get the job done. So imagine if I can get out there and cut up on Friday with 3s and 4s and 2s at my helm, what you think gonna happen when I got the 1s? What you think gonna happen when I got Judy, and Joku, and the rest of them boys at my disposal as my weaponry? If I can do this with my 3s and 4s and 2s out here in a preseason game, all he's done all his life is win, That's all he's done. So now you put me in this situation, a little obstacle, a little adversity. All right, I've been here before. I got this. I've been here before. I got this.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ocho. I mean, he's never had a situation like this. You don't know what you could overcome until you're faced with it.
Dog it, man, with my pen. Oh, that's a good one. Let me write that down.
Because strength is
don't go too fast now. I got to write that down. I'm going to put that in my notes. Hold on.
Because, Ocho, here's the thing. See, strength is not what you possess. Strength is overcoming something that you didn't think you could. See, a lot of people think, well, I can lift this or I can do that. That is not strength. Strength is overcoming something you didn't think you could. He's never been in this situation before. He's been the best. And now he's going to have that strength that his father has instilled in him. His father is very biblical. His father is very into the church, is into the word. All those words that his father has been preaching to him for a lifetime, it will be put to the test. See, like when the devil told Job, yeah, of course, God, he's going to serve you. You give him everything. Look at the family. Look at the livestock that you have. Look at what you blessed him with. Why would he not serve you? Remove the hedge and he'll curse his very maker.
Ain't
Shedeur has had abundance of everything. He had a dad that had the resources to get him that opportunity to go learn and study under Tom Brady, to get him throwing coaches, and to put him in the best situations. Now, you can call on that, the recall what Tom said this and this guy said that and do this, do that. But at the end of the day, when you fall on your knees, now, because see, that's what faith is. It's believing even though you can't see it. You see, man says, show me and I'll trust you. God says, trust me and I'll show you. You see the difference between the two, Ocho?
Yeah.
Shedeur is going to have to rely on his faith. Because at this time, that's all he has. And I'm not so sure that he's not the only one that has it, because I'm not so sure the people in that building have faith in him.
But you can't listen. The people in the building, you ain't got to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. At the end of the day, if they don't want you, let me put on film. Let me put on film.
Yes.
This is what you got to do. At the end of the day, regardless of what they do, regardless of where I am on the depth chart, I have a job to do. And I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, regardless of what you put out there on the field with me on Friday. At the end of the day, it's still football. We've all been playing football since we were little.
Cream will rise to the top.
Hey, the cream. Man, you just took the words right out my mouth. I was just getting ready to say that.
Ocho, I've been in Shedeur. See, I was Shedeur Sanders before Shedeur Sanders, just at a different position. I know what it's like. I went to a team that just went to the Super Bowl. Although they got drubbed, they brought every receiver back. Mark Jackson, Vance Johnson, Ricky Nattil, Michael Young. They're only keeping 5 receivers, and 4 of the guys that went to the Super Bowl are back. They're back.
He's going to be all right.
So they bring in 4 or 5 other receivers. Shannon Sharpe is a 7th rounder. I know that, but I'm supposed to be a camp body. But what you expect out of me and what I expect out of me are 2 different things. I don't let you set my agenda. I don't let you set my expectation. I see you. That's how Shedeur has to think. I know what y'all playing. I know, hey, in life, when Ray told Claude, he said, hey, I know you're thinking something. You got something up your sleeve. I know you got something brewing. I ain't got nothing, Ray. I got an ass cutting for your brewing. Shedeur just needs to be Shedeur. He doesn't have to be anything else other than that.
Most definitely.
And that's good enough. His best is good enough. He doesn't have to be extraordinary. Now, the NFL, it is the league. You remember that movie, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? There are a lot of extraordinary gentlemen in this league.
A lot of them.
But that ain't what he has to beat out.
And that's no disrespect to them. Let's be realistic.
They take it how they want to. I'm just saying. Joe Flacco is in year 18, and he's way past his prime. Kenny Pickett, hey, we'll see. He's hurt. Can't make the club in the tub. Dylan Gabriel, he's hurt.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. Hey, one thing about it. One thing about the football gods. You hear me? One thing about the football gods. When they know, especially it's funny business going on, the way they moving, cream always rise to the top. That's it. I don't care what you put around me. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it to do it. Listen, when you go to the casino and they deal you them goddamn cards, you can't control what you dealt.
You gotta play the hand you dealt.
You gotta play the hand you dealt. You gotta play it to the best of your ability. That's it. That's all they got to do. Go out there with just straight confidence. This is my team. You got to walk it. You got to play like it. You got to walk in that stadium like you own it. You got to walk. You got to. Oh, I see the game y'all playing. Okay, bet. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
It's not easy, because I don't want people to think that Oh, you never. Yes, yes. There were nights that I would go to bed and I'm asking myself, am I good enough? Man, I only got 3 plays and I ain't catch a pass. So if I'm a receiver, how am I getting judged?
Yeah, by everything else.
Shedeur is a quarterback. He don't get no reps. How's he getting judged? Okay, I caught one. I caught it. I caught it. And it's like, man, man, I had this great career at Glenville. I had a great career at Savannah State, and now I'm here. In my mind, what person doesn't think that he's better than some of the people that he's going against? It wasn't like I wasn't going against Hall of Fame receivers. It wasn't Jerry. It wasn't Jerry Rice and my brother and Chris Carter and all those guys out there. That was how I was going to have to try to win time from. But I look, it gave me confidence that John Elway told me I could play in this league. He thought I had the ability to play. It helped me a lot when Mark Jackson would legitimately tell me what I needed to do. But yeah, I'm fighting for a job, and we fighting for a job, and the guy told me the wrong route. I didn't know it was the wrong route. I went in there and ran it. Dan Reed chewed my ass out.
Did you do it full speed though?
Hey, ask me what the hell I'm running the route. Hey, Ocho, I'm swole. I just knew I ran the right route. Ocho, hey, nice move. Hey, nice slap. Oof. Arm or rib that try to, you know what I'm saying, Ocho? I hit it right quick. Because, you know, back then, if you spend too much time dancing at the line of scrimmage, they're going to come up through your face mask. So, hey, plant, chop, I'm over. He blowing the whistle up like, damn, I ain't even halfway through my route, Ocho. What he blowing the whistle for? Let me get this rock and do something on it. Shannon Sharpe, what the hell are you doing? You know, me, old smart. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell it look like I'm doing running this route? What you got on such and such? I thought I got. What can I say? Somebody told me the wrong route. You supposed to know what the hell you supposed to do anyway.
That's
lesson learned. That's how they learn. It's a cutthroat business, Ocho. Bro, I'm trying to get a job.
Absolutely.
And if I can remove you out of the way to make my opportunity to get this job easier, guess what I'm going to do? I am going to remove you. Called removing the competition. We know it. We hear all about the drug. What they try to do? Take over somebody's territory. You try to expand the territory. It doesn't matter how. I just need to expand. I need to make sure. So he's trying to remove me. I run the wrong route. Hey, no ask again. But you know what? As Mary Porter used to say, God don't like ugly. Sometimes he don't like pretty. Guess who was the first one to get cut?
But he told you the wrong route? Yeah. Hey, listen, one thing about it, boy, you can't deny greatness, boy. You can't.
It was meant to be.
You can't deny greatness, you know?
It was meant for me to go there.
Remember when Shedeur got drafted, I said it's a blessing in disguise. Because they've always had an issue at finding the answer at that position. Now, watch they try to play with him. I said, watch they try to play with him, and he ends up being the answer that they didn't even know they had. Watch, I guarantee you. And if I'm wrong, I put my foot in my mouth. If I'm wrong,
well, the thing is, he might be the answer, Ocho, and that was not even the test that they gave him. See, that's the problem that they're up against.
Wait a minute, man, bring that back one more time.
That's it. You said he'd be the answer. Yes, he could well be the answer, and that's not the test that they gave him.
Hey, boy, you preaching tonight, boy. God.
What's for you is for you.
Good.
Can't nobody stop it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And God is God in good and in bad. And we just got it. We understand that. We accept that. But yeah. He has a lot going on. Don't think his mind is not, his pops, you know how close he is with his dad. His dad dealing with what he's dealing with. But his dad said, hey, You handle that. I got this. You handle that up there in Cleveland. You let me take care of this down here in Boulder.
Hey, make the
What's up?
Browns great again.
Yeah.
MBGA. Yeah. MBGA. Make the Browns great again.
Yeah. You ask an awful lot now. I mean, that's feeding 5,000 with 2 loaves of bread and some fish.
It's possible.
That's turning water into wine.
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, they put man on the moon, so anything's possible. But I mean, now you talk about possibility. There's a difference between possibility and probability.
Right.
All right, Ocho, joining us right now, the 2-time Pro Bowl, Louisiana native, LSU Tiger. He was on that great 2019 national championship team that featured Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the #1 offensive line in the country, and it was obviously one of the greatest offensive teams in college history. Here he is, the defensive captain on that side of the football, Patrick Queen. PQ, what it do?
What up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Man, we doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Can't complain. Appreciate y'all for having
Well, what's
me.
up, little man? You good?
Why you starting this already, bro? Why you starting this already, bro? I already got a bone to pick with you anyway.
What I did. Well, hold on. Talk to me. Wait a minute. Let me get comfortable. Okay, what happened? Listen, whatever bone you got, I can put the meat back on it, but just tell me what you need. I got you.
We're gonna pause that.
Oh, pause. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, my mad.
Oh, God.
Come on, bro. That's disrespectful.
What I got you at?
82, bro.
82?
Come on, bro. Let's
All
be
right.
real.
I tell you what. You know what? My word is always good. My word is bond. Tell me what you want. I go in the system internally and I change it. And I guarantee before week 1, your rating to be where you want it at.
I need to be a little bit faster.
Just tell me.
Because I ain't that slow. And I just need a high overall. Whatever you got to do to make the overall higher. You feel me?
That's it? Oh,
That's
say
it.
less. Say less. But I need you to do me one favor.
What's
Now,
that?
I'm going to do all the changes that you want. I'm going to make the necessary changes. I need you week 1. Who y'all play week 1? Okay, y'all play the Jets week 1. I need you to pop out on film. Week 1. So when we go to make those adjustments after week 1, I can stand on the table and look, boom, we need to change young bull because look at this. I got to have something to go off of. When I'm in the meeting rooms, well, them people don't play, boy.
I already know. It's done.
I need you.
It's
okay,
done.
say less. All right, we good. That's problem solved.
Hold on. Is it true that you were in the Pro-Am, you did the Bass Masters Pro-Am? You're a fisherman. You're a bass fisherman.
Hell yeah, that's all I do. When I go home, bro, all season I'll just fish the whole time. Fish workout, that's it.
Bass fishing or any type fishing? Just bass mainly?
Bass fishing, yeah. If my buddies go saltwater, I'll go, but ain't
so you did your jig, crank, jellies?
My go-to, drop shot, crankbait, jerkbait. Simple stuff like that. Nico.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you, so when you was growing up, had Bill Dance, had Roland Martin. I know who Kevin Van Dam is. I know who Mike Akinelli is. I know who Ish Smith is. I know all of these guys. I watch them on Saturday morning when they used to come on. And I understand, they throwing the jig and they throwing the jellies and they backing up against the tides over there trying to catch them. So how did you get into bass fishing?
It was COVID year when I was coming out of LSU and he had nothing else to do. Lockdown. I had pulled my hamstring at the combine, so I couldn't even go to PT or nothing to get my stuff worked on. So my buddy was like, let's go fishing. And neither of us had a boat. So I had some money. We'd get the boat and started bass fishing and been hooked ever since.
Man. So let me ask you, do you do any shore fishing?
Nah, that ain't my.
So it's
yeah. I
so
gotta
you going out there where they at?
Yeah, I gotta have a scope. I'm cheating the whole thing. I need everything. I need all that.
So you got the bass finder. You got all that. So you got all that in your boat. So what you riding with? Every Rude Johnson. What kind of outboard you using?
Damn, what you talking about?
I got a Falcon boat, but I use NBT screens. So I got the NBT 22-inch, 24-inch. One of the other. I had low rents on the front bow for like my markers and stuff. I took that off, so I just run a Humminbird with the 360 and the line scope.
So so I understand you got big. So no, I'm talking about the motors you using. Johnson, Evinrude,
Mercury.
Mercury.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
But let me ask
okay.
you a question. But you also got a what they call it, a troller, so to get you
Hmm.
closer in there because that's too much power. You run ashore. So you
Yeah,
got a trolling motor to get you in the little tight spots, right?
a Garmin. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay. Go
Now,
ahead,
I was
Ocho.
gonna say, y'all talk about fishing. Now, I ain't never had no boat. I ain't never had no rods, on your debate. But I spearfish. A queen. I spearfish. So I go to the Bahamas, right? I go to the Bahamas over in Siesta Key. It's a little part where they go and I free dive and I spearfish like that. So it's just me, spear, little arrow, I get the bow and arrow. I shoot arrows too.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I spearfish. I don't know how long you can hold your breath underwater, but they used to call me baby aquatic when I was younger. So I don't know about fishing from boats and all that engine stuff y'all talking about. But if you want to go spear fishing with me, if you could free dive, if you could swim, man, holla at your boy in the off
Yeah.
season.
I can swim. We can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
can
yeah,
set that
yeah,
up for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
So let me ask you this, Q. You catch a release, or do you? I mean, what's the biggest fish you got on the wall?
My biggest is an 8.9.
Okay.
I'm still trying to crack that double digits, but
Yeah, hey, they hard.
it's hard, bro. I want
But
to
I feel a
busted
little
breaking all that.
conflicted catching a fish that
Mhm.
size and like taking them out the water. Like, man, this joker. Because
No, I'm
normally
gonna put them back.
that's a female fish, and that's normally a
Mhm.
female fish. And I feel bad because I'm like, damn, you've been here so long, and to take you out just to put your ass on my wall because you're not gonna eat it. Back in the day when we was growing up, you caught a fish that big, his ass went in hot grease.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
now, that's what they call trophy fish. And
Right.
so I kind of feel bad, but I agree with you. I mean, to try to get something double
Mhm.
digits, and closer to the 12, 13, 14, that's a
It's
nice
tough.
fight. But I would say the same thing. If I were to hook something and I can bring him
Mhm.
in, oh, he got to go on
Yeah.
the wall.
Hey, I got
He got to go on
hey,
the
hey,
wall.
since y'all talk about fishing, I caught a Goliath grouper down here in Miami one time. Out there in the Keys, Goliath grouper. I ain't had no rod, just nothing but hands.
First
Yeah,
of all,
no
you ain't
rock.
gonna
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
big ass you.
Now hey, listen, it took me.
Hey, we already know
No,
that's a
no, no, no.
tail.
I'm telling you, I tell you, I was spearfishing. I'm telling you. So I mean, listen, come on, man. Don't do me like that now.
How big the fish was? How big the fish was?
Goliath grouper ain't no fish that you
Huh?
spearfish.
That's what.
That's
How big the fish
flounder or
was?
No,
something
no,
That's
no,
like
what
no.
he
that.
was.
I'm
That's a
saying that's how
bottom
I got
fish,
him.
not a
I hit him in
grouper.
the left fin. When you hit him in the left fin, and he could only go sideways. So it made it easy. It made it
But
easy to
you
catch him because he
normally
was swimming in circles.
flounder you need a bottom fish. That's not a
Oh,
bottom
I'm
fish,
telling
Ocho.
you, man, it was a Goliath grouper. He about 380 pounds. I put him back.
I know how big Goliath
Okay.
groupers get, but if you need to go look up what their original name, they changed the name. That wasn't their Goliath grouper. That wasn't their
What is it?
original
What is it?
name. People, do your homework and go look. I'm not gonna say it, but go do your
Right.
homework and see what the fish original name was, and they
Right.
changed it. I'm gonna say it like that. But we're not gonna get too
Yeah.
far off topic. Let me ask you this: you understand both sides of this rivalry, the Ravens and the Steelers. Give us the biggest difference between John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin.
Man, it's crazy. I think players can relate to Mike T a little bit better
Okay.
than they would with Hars, but I think both of them got excellent strategies. They got two different strategies when they go into the games, and I don't want to get into the whole details about it because I know they got their stuff about the whole public knowing about that stuff. So I ain't gonna get
Right.
into it, but I could say the similarities are there. They're very similar. I mean, they both obviously hard-nosed football teams. The practices are intense on both sides. They both are well known for like going into details about when you're going into battle and stuff, and you know about that. And I think it's just the biggest thing is just it's always gonna come down to that last possession, whoever got it. And whether it's getting a stop or trying to go score. And it's like that every single time we played, besides the last two games that we had against them, where everything was falling apart for us defensively, which we can't have that happen this year. It's just two well-known organizations that's hard-nosed football that love football. Just true X's and O's. Not going to be a whole lot of trick stuff going on. It's just hard-nosed
Mhm.
football.
Hey, listen, from all the reports I've heard so far, especially coming out of camp, the defense is dominating the offense. Obviously, I expected that. Obviously, with the acquisitions that you guys have made, and in my thought, as looking at it on paper, I think personally, based on what you guys have, I see a Steelers defense that has a chance to look like the Steelers defense of old in the early 2000s. Obviously, when you look at it from a standpoint of where's the weak link? Where's the weakness on the defense? Up front, you're tight. At the linebacker position, you're tight. And the goddamn secondary, obviously, everybody's resume speaks for itself that came to play with you guys, Slade, Ramsey. So for you guys, what is your goal? Because right now, as a team, your identity is now the defense from now on. So I just want to know, defensively, what is your goal this year for you guys?
I think it's to start faster than we did and to be able to continue to be a better defense as the season goes along and not regress. I think last year we lost the last 6 games or whatever it was, and we just steadily declined every single game is like we just got worse and worse and worse. So I've been talking with the reporters and stuff, like this year is so much more detail going into the defensive playbook. There's a lot of new stuff going into the defensive playbook. It's just us being able to start right now with the basic fundamentals and building off of that right now every single day, not taking our time and we'll get to that later. Everything is detailed now, so that way we get into the season, we can just game plan. We don't have to switch up what we do. We don't have to go try to create something new. We can just go out there and do what we do and do it at a high level. And I think that's the biggest thing right now. We're just trying to focus on being better than we were last year, starting game 1.
One more question before you go.
You got big money.
I got one
go ahead, Ocho.
One more question, because I'm kind of nosy. Right? Listen, we've seen Aaron Rodgers. We've seen some of the things he's done, the retreats. Some of the things he says. He's been crazy in the past, not really being locked in. How has he been as a teammate? Is he locked in with great understanding on how important him being somewhat of a version of his old self for you guys to be successful? Has it been dope having him as a teammate so far?
Yeah, he's a hella cool dude. I mean, one day the practice that we got rained out, walk under the tent, we just got to talking about stuff, and then he asked me like, what's my favorite animal or something like that. And we got on the topic of sharks and stuff. We had a whole conversation about sharks and stuff. So he's a cool dude, man. Yeah. But as a teammate, getting to see him how he approached the game and stuff is just different because, like, the whole thing at practice, they want everybody on the sidelines, but I go stand behind the offense to see how it looks from that view. And he'll be right there, and I can hear him going through, like, in his head, like, saying, okay, I'll check this. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. Like, he's saying this out loud as the other guys are taking the snaps. So just seeing how he approaches the game, man, he's in it on every single play, even when he's not in. And it's just something cool to see somebody that does that too.
That's dope.
You got big money to leave the Ravens. I mean, yes, leave the Ravens and go to the Steelers. You didn't have the season that you wanted to have in Pittsburgh. Were you, Nick, what transpired that we didn't get an opportunity to see the Patrick Queen that we had saw so many years with the Ravens?
Yeah, it's just a new environment, trying to get a feel for everything, how the team plays. And it's just hard. It's so hard to do that coming in from in that off season and just trying to build that chemistry up there right now and trying to get an understanding of the defense and stuff. It's so hard to do that in one season. But that's why they paid me to do it. And so this year, it can't be no excuse. Like, I go out there and do what I got to do what they paid me to do. Just go out there and be myself. I think, like Mike T called me before camp started, called me while I was getting on the plane. It was like, it's go time. Like, it's no more getting used to everybody. It's no more of the whole friendly transition. Like, it's go time. There's no more playing around. So, right there, I was excited right there. So, it's a point of me going out there and being who I am, getting the ball, getting the turnovers, running the defense, doing the things that they paid me to do. I think the biggest thing is just that whole transition, that whole switch from playing with the same guys for 4 years to going to a new defense and trying to play with those guys. It was just a huge difference.
The last Steelers playoff win happened in 2017. What has been Mike T's message? Because every year, I mean, like you said, you guys started fast and then you tail spin and you went to playoffs and you tail spin even more. So what has been his message this year to make sure that we don't get repeat seasons of the previous years?
Yeah, everything that we're doing starts right now. Just that's why I was saying, like, the whole detail of the defense is so much better than it was last year, from top to bottom. And I think that's the biggest thing is, like I said, we was trying to reinvent stuff going into the few games at the end of the season last year. And his whole message to the team right now is just start right now. Start right now. Be great right now. Every single day, every single rep. Do it at your best. Get whatever you're good at, be great at, and whatever you're great at, excel at it, and keep going and keep pushing it. He got all the sayings and stuff. There's so many sayings I'll be forgetting.
Matter of fact, Mike, he got them.
Bro, I
would
got
love to
some
play
sayings
for him.
Yeah, it's dope though, because you're going to team meeting something new every single day. Like, it's not the same message over and over and over. It's always something new, and he focuses on different people every single day. It's not always the same position group. It's not always the same person. Like, he he highlights different things every day that will transpire in the season. And you kind of seen that from camp last year and going into the season. You'll see things that he talked about in camp happen in the season and stuff that we try to avoid. So he knows what's gonna happen, and like he tried to prepare us for it. So it's our job to go out there and do it.
Y'all go.
You guys, it's your job. It's on
Yeah.
you guys. You look at what you got defensively. You look at TJ. You look at Cam Hayward. You look at yourself. You got Jay Ram. You got and now you got Slade, and now you got Joey Porter Jr. on the other side. Y'all got no excuses because y'all layered at three levels, front, middle, and the back. Y'all got to be a top 5 defense. Yep. Y'all look. I understand Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is what he is. You got DK. You got Calvin Austin III. You have some nice offensive players, but you know y'all bread is buttered on the defensive side of the football. Q.
Yep, and that's our job, right? If we could create turnovers and just, even if we're not creating turnovers, don't let them score. Don't let them score 7. If they drop the ball, 3, settle for 3, cool. Like, if they could beat us the whole game kicking field goals, that's what it's going to have to be. But at the end of the day, like you just said, there's no excuse, like, with the guys that we got. If we could get Aaron the ball back 3 times, 4 times a game, 2 turnovers, whatever, stop here and there, I think we'll have a very successful season. I don't think people understand, like, Aaron can still be Aaron. Like, we still got it. If we could protect him, and we go out there and do what we do on defense, we got a good chance.
Absolutely. Listen, I said that to start the show off. Obviously, you guys are going to be really good. I think defensively, you guys will be able to do more. Obviously, when you have that kind of talent, that kind of elite skill at certain position, it opens up the defense and allows the defensive coordinator to be able to do other things to confuse offenses, to confuse quarterbacks that they're playing against. So I'm excited to see y'all play, except when y'all play the Bengals. Outside. I'm not gonna talk no trash. I'm here to respect the Steelers. You know, I'm here to respect the Steelers fans. Love me, I love them, but I'm excited to watch y'all this year. Obviously, to see what Aaron is gonna do. But with it being said, funny thing is I'm a defensive guy. I love defensive play. I have I'm a huge enthusiast behind the artwork, in which I feel is the most difficult position there is. So I'm looking forward to watching Slay and Joey and Jalen and how that works. You probably can't tell me. I'm just curious. And Jalen will be at corner. I know Porter's on one side. Is Slay, how's it going to know? You can't say.
They're going to be everywhere. I mean, Ram's going to be everywhere. Slay going to be locked down. Joey going to be locked down. They're going to be who they are. Ram's going to be everywhere. He might be outside. He might be at nickel. He might be at safety. He might be coming at linebacker. Like, he's going to be everywhere. We got a lot of stuff that we're doing. There's some new looks on defense. There's some new looks. I know people be saying the Steelers got the same old defense that they always do and this and that. So it's going to be a new look.
I could imagine.
What's it been like to face DK every single day? You see somebody 6'4", his size, his ability, the speed, the athleticism. What has it been like practicing against that guy every single day?
It's eye-opening when you can see somebody that's 6'4", 6'5", whatever, however tall he is, and 225 pounds, be able to run like that, do the things that he do. It's just crazy that you could be that athletic at that size. So, but when he catch a slant and he freaking put his foot in the ground and turn the corner, and he's running 50 yards downfield, and me and Peyton sitting there trying to walk him down and stuff, and he's sitting there laughing while you're running and stuff. We laughing with him and stuff. It's crazy, brother. Like, when you get to play with somebody great like that. Obviously, I played against him when I was in Baltimore, and he was at Seattle. And he caught a dig and like started hightailing downfield and stuff. But it's just, when you get around great players, bro, you just focus that much more on defense, like trying to do your job, trying to make sure they don't get the ball, trying to make sure if they do get the ball, that is not an explosive play. I mean, when you pair that with Aaron and Aaron doing the no-look passes and all that stuff, it just detail you that much more in your work.
That's dope. That's live. Just imagine, you lucky. Just imagine if you had to play against me in my era, though. You know, I was 6'4", 227 back then. Hey, Pat, I would have probably ran your ass over though, bro. I'm just thinking about it. You know, no disrespect. I'm just telling you, I'm the type that catch a slant, and instead of cutting up field, I'm gonna run right into you, boy.
If you would have played against me, you would be wearing them type of shades right now. I can guarantee you that.
Ooh, Pat, what? Man.
You an owl now?
Hey, man, listen, man.
Hey, you still young? Put them pads on. Come see about that.
But tell Tom to bring me in. I give you this work.
But we're gonna have that conversation.
Extra camp body. I don't even need a contract.
Hey, they got a whole new. I know you ain't had a training room like we got now, but they got all kind of stuff that you can go up there and get you out.
Hold on. I don't never go in the training room. I've
never
been in the training room. Why?
You gonna have to.
Hey, y'all still do hamburger drills?
What is a hamburger drill?
But you don't know what Oklahoma drill? You know what hamburger drills is?
Man, we call it Oklahoma drill. I'm from down south. We ain't no hamburger. None of that.
Okay. See, I used to do hamburger drill with the linebackers though when I was playing. That's how I know. That's
And what you used to juke and try to get out the way.
no. Just head up. That's I'm on that. I'm on whatever you want.
I don't buy that, bro. I need film on that.
I'll send it to you right now. I got it.
They ain't about that. They ain't about that bull in the ring. See, we grew up on
bull in the ring.
When you sit in the middle of the circle and coming from bro, bro. Y'all acting like I'm not. I wasn't born in the 90s, bro. Come on, man.
Y'all did that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. They might not do it anymore, but I know we did it. Quinn, let me ask you this: what does your diet consist of?
Man, honestly, bro, this is the first year that I'm actually like focused on what I'm eating. Like, I'm trying to stay away from the fried foods this whole off season. Like, I remember the first day I got back, my mom brought me like fried chicken. I said, "Look, you got 1 week. After this week, I'm not eating no more fried food. Don't bring me no fried food. I want baked food this whole time." So, right now, basically, I probably don't eat my first meal till around like 11:30.
Okay, so you're intermittent fasting right now.
Yep. So I eat my first meal around that time. Then my next meal will probably be 6:30. 7 o'clock, whatever time whatever I eat then. So,
well, damn, how many calories you taking in? You only eating 2 meals a day?
Only 2 meals, but when I eat them 2 meals, I eat. Like I ain't.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, bro, you gotta be out there like that, bro. You gotta be putting 5,000, 6,000 calories because you're burning it off. Now, but y'all don't practice. Y'all not out there 2 a days because the second practice is like meetings or something.
No, so we had a walkthrough in the morning. It might be a little bit of running around in that walkthrough, nothing crazy. And then the second practice, you get it in. Like, I think we practice like 2 o'clock. Yeah. So.
Okay. Go ahead, Ocho.
I got a question, man. Don't do me if it don't hurt my feelings, man. Now you say you eat 2 times a day. What type of food you eat? You know, one of the best linebackers in the game. You know, Patrick Queen, LSU. Like, I mean, tell me. Don't hold on. Let me take my shades off, man. What kind of food you eating?
So at lunch, I'll probably get a smoothie. Depending on what I'm feeling, like some days I'm gonna try to be healthy. Some days I might sneak in a burger. I might sneak in a burger here and there. I know what you were waiting on, so I might sneak one in. But I try to not eat too much, so I'll probably eat something that I know that can fill me up. So I'll probably get like 2 slices a piece, something that just fill me up. That way I'll go to practice and I'm not feeling heavy. Yeah. But I still got a good source of energy. And then after that, dinner time, I'll probably eat something healthier. I'll probably grab something baked or something. Like nothing crazy, some pasta.
Okay, see, I like what you just said. You see the balance. You see the balance. Unc, you heard him. There's a balance. You know, I'm healthy. All right, I'm gonna get my other stuff over here. I'm gonna combine it together, and that's why he never gonna get hurt, huh? He never gonna get hurt because if you eat like a rabbit, I'm telling you, your body gonna fall apart. What?
Ocho, if people could do things in moderation, we wouldn't have a problem, would we?
Well, he got it figured out.
Exactly, that's the thing. In moderation. Yeah, people can say, it's okay to have pizza. It's okay but the problem is you eat the whole pizza. And not a slice, not 2 slices, you eat the whole pizza. Okay, it's okay to have an ice cream, but not a whole quart. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Hey, P, congratulations, man, on all the success, bro. Get it, go. Hey, you know who you are. Be who you are. Be that person that say, you know what? This is the guy we want to man the middle of our defense. Be that guy. You know how to be that guy better than anybody else. Now just go do it. Thank you for coming on tonight with Nightcap. Give us a little bit of your time. We greatly appreciate that. Stay healthy. Good luck this year.
Hold on. And do me a favor. Tell Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay and Joey Porter they couldn't do nothing with me right now. And tell TJ Watt I beat his ass.
Bro, I know you got money. Get your PJ. I know you don't like the whole PJ thing. Get your PJ because
no. Just relay the message for me. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see it. Just relay the message for me.
We're gonna give you some pub on this. Oh look, you open a fishing and tackle shop called All Pro Fishing and Tackle, located in Rose, Louisiana. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So it was like I did. Me and my mom was on the phone one day. I was just talking about like I always got to order something or go to Bass Pro that's an hour away from the house. And everybody that's local got the same problem. So. She just kind of hinted at like you should open up your own store, and we got to talking about it. And I just thought it was just a talk. And one day she was like, "Hey, I bought this store for you to start your fishing store and this and that." And I was like, "You serious?" And she was like, "Yeah." So it started right there, and ever since it's been rolling. It's been doing great. The business has been great. I'll start adding some hunting stuff in there because we do that down there too. So yeah, it's been a blessing.
Hey, you be hunting too?
Yes.
Oh, boy, that's my alley, boy.
Y'all gotta come take a trip down south to Louisiana, man. Get y'all right.
Hey, P, don't listen. This man ain't hunting nothing.
Oh, we got raccoons and squirrels in Miami. What you talking about? I be lying.
You ain't hunting them. Okay, Ocho. What type of gun?
Nah, I use my slingshot for the squirrels.
Like I was saying, so let me ask you have live bait, right? Shiners and things like that, correct?
So I didn't do the only thing I didn't put in there for fishing is shiners and stuff because the whole thing is like we open up probably around 6 o'clock. People gonna be going fishing way earlier than that. Then they don't live that long.
Yeah, they're gonna be going. Hey, no, them boats gonna be in the water by 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and the minnows don't live that long. Then it's a constant battle and trying to get more in and keep them alive and stuff. So it's just like there's no point.
So, but you have Louisiana pinks, red wigglers, night crawlers, things like that.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Everything
but shiners.
Okay.
I like that.
You done, Ocho? You got anything else you want to add, Mr. Hunter?
All jokes aside, boy. Hey, listen. All love. Have a hell of a season, boy. Have a hell of a season, man. Tell them boys I said good luck, and I'm gonna see y'all, boy. I'm gonna see y'all boys twice, and you know who y'all gonna be playing. I'm gonna see you.
Can't wait.
All love.
For sure. Appreciate y'all both for having me too.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, when y'all have that great season, you have that Pro Bowl, All Pro season, come back and join us again.
Will do.
Appreciate that, man. All the best.
Appreciate y'all. Same to y'all.
Hey, that was dope. That was live.
You know damn well you ain't never been no damn hunt.
Hey, hold on. Whoa, time out. Let me say something real quick. I live in Miami. I live in Miami, Florida, right? Liberty City. I hear we got canals, right, Opalaka,
Canals, yes, I understand.
We got canals. We got iguanas. They get too big. Yes. You got to hunt them. You got to remove them. We got raccoons.
I just asked you a question. What type of gun have you ever shot?
Oh, a SIG with a switch.
A SIG what?
9mm.
A SIG what? What's going on the end of SIG?
What you mean we're going to the end of it?
A SIG Sauer?
Yeah,
a P220?
SAUER.
A 226?
Nah, I think 826.
Chat, y'all, this man ain't never been hunting a day of his life. I mean, first of all, if you gonna shoot those livers you said in the canal, you don't need.
We don't shoot it. I don't shoot them to kill them. I just want to get them from around for messing up my rose bed. I got a rose bed outside with flowers and stuff. You going to be trying to eat my flowers? Hey, you got raccoons where you from?
Yeah.
Okay, the raccoons here in Miami, they different. Like they stand up.
But Ocho, the difference is,
when you try to scare them, they be like, run. They stand up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
But when we were growing up, you didn't want the hide was valuable, so you shot the raccoon with a 22 because you didn't want to mess the hide up. So that's what I'm saying. Now, obviously, if you shooting, a bird, you shooting quail or something like that, dove, you need bird shot.
Right.
You shooting a deer, okay, you might use a slug or something like that, or a 30-30 or a high power rifle, something that goes for distance. Right. But I know you ain't shooting nothing like that in
because
in the inner city.
The way we hunt in Miami, we do everything in close proximity. We don't do nothing from a distance. You got to get up on them. You got to get up on them. Especially the raccoons. The raccoons here don't play, They don't play. I'm telling you, they don't play. They different. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not going hunting with you because you don't even know how to carry. You don't even know how to handle a long rifle. So I'm not going hunting.
Who don't know how to? I be sniping. Hold on.
Let me ask you a question.
I be sniping on Call of Duty, boy. I can handle a rifle now.
Let me ask you a question. How do you hold it? So if you're not getting ready to shoot it, so how do you hold it?
The barrel always point down, Always point down.
Oh Lord, this man here. I'm not going hunting. I'm not going hunting or fishing with you.
This. No, this how you hold it. You hold it down always, and when you raise it.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Don't y'all go hunt with Ocho. That man be just shot y'all in the back.
Right, ain't no friendly fire over here.
And then he gonna have it. Then he gonna have it like he in the military, across his shoulder, like he marching.
How you carry yours? I carry mine across the chest with the point down. You hear me?
Don't worry about it, Ocho.
Yeah.
Ocho, you have to realize when you Titus, I see you. When you carry the long rifle, Ocho, you got to be able to get it in position quickly.
Right. I just showed you that was the right position, though.
Ash laughing so hard. First of all, I grew up in the country. I grew up handling guns.
Hey,
can you tell I just got home?
Yeah.
Ocho?
Hey, you got the strap. You got the strap on your sniper. You got the strap, right?
No. We didn't. I didn't have a strap on.
How you gonna get into position when you walking?
What you mean? How I'm gonna get into position? I mean, you can't, Ocho. Ocho, I'm not traveling no great distance. We're going, okay, maybe we're gonna go a mile or two. But just, it all depends on how many people. What are we hunting? Are we hunting bird? Are we hunting quail? Are we hunting dove? Okay. Are we shooting at? Is it deer? Is it hog? Are we shooting squirrels? Are we shooting raccoons? It depends on the type of gun we're gonna carry and what we're shooting.
Okay, I don't like to hold mine because it's heavy, so I have the strap and I always carry it on my breastplate, pointing down just in case it comes. Not that it would go off or anything like that. I'm professional.
It absolutely will. And
you just said it's always in position. I can come up right away.
No, you need to be in a moment's notice. You need to be able to do this.
I'm ready.
Look, sometimes people have it like this. Cross your arm like this, walking.
Yeah.
But first of all, why am I explaining to somebody that's never going hunting?
I think. Listen, we can go hunting. We can go hunting.
What you mean? No. I'm not going hunting with no beginner.
What, a beginner?
No, absolutely not.
Hey, matter of fact, can I say something?
Ocho, you've never even.
Can I say something real quick?
You've never even loaded a gun.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, you can.
I really think that's a gym. That's the gym. Me and you hunting. Listen, I got a streaming backpack. I got the TVU backpack, right? Remember I asked you about what can I film? What type of content can I film? Boom, bingo. There's a show right there. Me and you hunting. What are we talking about? Me and you hunting. You teach me the ropes.
Ocho, you ain't that Ocho, but you've never been hunting.
That's the whole point of the show. That's what's gonna make it so interesting.
First of all, we got to have a guide. We got to have somebody that's going to help us. Just going to spot.
Oh, I got a spotter. I got a spotter. My homeboy. He used to be.
Nah. We got to have a professional.
Oh boy, hey, I got so many good ideas, man. We could do some dope stuff, man. We could be better than Mr. Beast.
Hey, look, I'm all about fit. Doing all the things that we did growing up, like I said, fishing. We didn't really. I mean, my grandfather would get in the boat occasionally. I don't know why he got in the boat because he couldn't swim. But anyway, that's another story we talked before. We talk about that for another day. We talk about that another day. But I've been in the boat. I've been deep sea fishing. Mainly, we shore fished. We fish from the bank, the bridge, or whatever the case may be. So I'm very proficient at being able to fish. Obviously, we grew up hunting and handling guns. All the guns in our house was loaded. My grandfather let us know very early on that ain't nothing to play with. Death is real. Yeah. So that ain't you don't play with that. And we didn't play with those guns. And so, but you know what? I'll look into that. We'll look into that. That's something,
Hey, I gotta put this streaming pack to use.
But you do realize you gotta talk softly when you're in the woods, because animals can hear very, very well.
I'm telling you, we could go hunt deer.
So you talking too loud. Didn't I just tell you how you needed to talk?
Hey, I got you. We can use walkie-talkies.
No, you just gotta use it. Obviously, you be mic'd up, and you'd have an earpiece in your ear, so you could hear. We could also hear the guy talking.
Hey, you know what we can do too?
But if you talk,
out there? So the animals can't. you pour urine all over your outfit. So you smell like deer, and it attracts the deer to you. So they think it's like mating season. They think you're a female. So it allows us to
Yes,
get
there is something they call dope.
yeah, we put
Yes,
oh yeah,
absolutely, Ocho.
all over,
Yes.
all over. Yeah,
No, I ain't doing all that now. I'm good.
yeah. I'm
And
ready.
plus, you want to have to be as natural as you possibly can. Obviously, you can't put on cologne and go out.
No.
You know, you go out there and try to put on cologne, try to go out there with some Tom Ford on, and they'll be like, Sam, you smell that?
Oh man. Oh, that's a good one. That's funny.
Nah, man. Hunting thing just ain't my thing, Ocho, man. It's just you do it. I mean, I'm more of a fisherman. Now, you know, we get the fish, you know, hey.
That's kind of
whatever you want to.
boring though.
Oh man, yeah. What you think hunting is? You think as soon as you walk in the woods, you see something,
But
you shoot
hunting
it?
is more exciting because you just never know. You just never know.
You just never know with the fish.
But you know what you're getting. You catching a fish. When you go hunting, you don't know what you might stumble upon. You never know.
No, Ocho, that's not how you hunt. You go hunt for a specific thing.
Well, listen, when you go hunt for a specific thing, but you never know what might
You don't
show
go.
up.
You don't go hunt whitetail and hope I kill a moose.
A moose might come before the whitetail. You might a bear might come before the moose. You never know.
No. And then first of all, we gonna miss. First of all, we gonna miss bear season anyway. We good.
Okay.
All right. Shedeur said today that he doesn't want his dad at practice. I don't want him coming to see me right now because I want to go where I want to go, then for him to see me. I don't want him to come see me, get a couple of reps, and he's cheering like a good dad. Yeah, nah, you can't be proud of me right now. I got to get to where I'm going, and I know it's a lot I got to do to get there. Is that a smart move by Shedeur not wanting Prime to show up?
He didn't want any distractions. No outside distractions. Obviously, Deion showing up would be a huge distraction, even though he's coming to support his son. The type of attention that Deion would bring being in Cleveland is unwarranted, and Shedeur doesn't want to deal with that. All the attention is on Shedeur as it is. Everyone is talking about the Browns this season, which they've never been talked about like they have to date since the draft, is because of Shedeur Sanders. So Deion coming there would add not really any type of pressure, but just unwanted attention that Shedeur doesn't want right now. He wants to focus on doing his job, getting the reps that he's going to get, that they're going to allow him to have, and just doing everything quietly. And I'm waiting on Friday. I'm excited. I'm excited for him. I'm glad they're doing what they're doing because the cream always rides to the top. Whatever cards are dealt, you got to play that hand and play it to your best of your abilities.
I agree. Look, he Prime. Prime, wherever he's at, Prime gonna stand out. And, you know, and Shedeur's like, look, let me focus on what I need to focus on. I don't want y'all asking me what's it like having my dad at practice and all that other stuff that comes along with Prime. Prime got his thing. He got to get his help, and it seems like he's progressing quite well. He had a very, very, very serious surgery. You know, reading up on it and seeing what they had done, man. Boy, modern medicine is amazing. Man, what they can do. Boy, look here. Boy, I don't know what you believe in, but for somebody to give somebody that kind of information and to create, man, please. But I like it. I agree with you, Ocho. I like the fact that Shedeur says, let's keep this the thing. This ain't no circus here. This is my job. Now, this is a very different job because sometimes parents do come to work. Most of the time, Ocho, when you work at a regular 9 to 5, it ain't bring your parents. It bring your parents to work day. You might be able to bring your kids to work day, but you don't bring your parents to work day. And he wants to keep the main thing the main thing. He don't want time and ain't like time. Just time. You know what comes along with time. He just wanted to be a supportive dad, but he said, "Look, I know you're gonna cheer. I get one rep, and you're gonna make it seem like I just threw the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. He's like, but nah, but he's like, nah, pops, nah, pops. You go ahead and stay
Right.
where you are right now. Nah. All
Well,
right, Ocho. Liam Coen, head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, says Travis Hunter winning offensively and defensive rookie of the year is possible. Travis is listed as the starter on offense and the backup on defense. To have a chance of winning both awards, you need to be playing full-time offense and defense. So, what do you
I
think?
like it. I like it. I like it. Defensively, I don't think you win it. I think defensively, rookie of the year is probably going to be Abdul Carter. It's going to be
Yep.
Abdul Carter. I'm not sure what the workload will look like for Aston Genty down there in Las Vegas, but I think he would probably come in second. But watching Abdul Carter and knowing what he can do defensively, especially coming off that edge, he's going to be a menace. He is going to be a
Yeah.
menace, man.
And you think about it. He got Lawrence. He got
Ugh.
Thibodeau. So pick and
Yeah.
choose. He got a top 2-3 defensive tackle. He got Kayvon Thibodeau that can, we know what he can do. He can rush the
Right.
passer when he's healthy. So it's gonna be hard to slide and try to like double him and take
Right.
him away. Normally what we've seen is that quarterbacks get a premium on winning rookie of the year because Ocho, they got the
Right.
ball. Joe gonna be he throw 30 touchdowns. It's hard to overcome that. Now you have a situation like Chase. Chase put 1,400 yards up, so it was hard to deny
Right.
him. You look at who else? Like you said, Genty, running backs. You get 300 carries, he averaged 4.5, 5 yards a carry. That's 1,500 yards right there,
Yeah.
Ocho.
Absolutely.
And then guess what? 1,500 yards with 12, 15 touchdowns.
I like him for offensive rookie of the year.
You like him for offensive rookie of the year?
Yes, sir, because they're gonna get him that ball. They're gonna get him that ball. Listen, Brian Thomas Jr., Brian Thomas Jr. is going to do exactly what he did last year, plus some. But because Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
is so great at what he does so early, he's gonna be the one to get double. He's gonna be the one to get double, and that's when Trav is gonna do what he does. He's gonna make the plays that he makes. I'm curious when they go nickel. I wonder if Trav coming on nickel.
Oh yeah, for sure. The question is he going to be outside or is he going to be inside?
I think he'll be inside to start off.
You think so?
Yeah.
He tall. I think he better
Outside.
Outside.
Okay. See, I don't know the depth chart for the Jaguars. I'm not sure who they are. I'm sure they probably do have a nickel, so they might. I'm not sure how it's gonna work.
Hey, Ocho, you know them guys in them slot, man. Them jokers stopping on them Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
Hey, they running that Zorro route on you. They running that whip. They running that whip route.
It's different.
You get like Keenan Allen.
Hey, did Keenan Allen just go back? Did he go back to the Chargers?
He went back to the Chargers.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that move too. I do. I like that move for him also.
Familiar with the system, so all they got to do is
familiar offense, familiar with the quarterback. I like it. I like that move. There it is on your screen. Do you see it? The depth chart.
Nah, it's not up there. It's not.
You sending it to you right now.
Let me see. Let me check that out real quick.
Yeah, he gonna be starting. Because right now Jordan Lewis is the nickel back.
I got it now.
You got Tyson Campbell. You got Jerry and Jones.
Oh, Jordan Lewis is there. Okay.
Yeah, from the Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he definitely. Oh yeah, he definitely. No disrespect.
Darnell Savage. I think he's from Green Bay.
Right.
Okay, I like Armstead, Josh Hines Allen, Fosa Olokun.
They got a nice little squad.
What? I am happy to be back too. Come on, get up.
They got a nice little squad. Yeah, they're gonna be all right.
I see you. I missed you too, buddy.
Man, when you get special players like that, man, all you got to do is put them in position, man, and
Put him in
it
position.
opens up everything else. You can do more when you have certain type of players with a special skill set. That's why I
Yeah.
like what the Steelers have this year. Excuse me, on defense. You know, they tailed off towards the end of the season for whatever reason, but they have so much now where they can do more. It opens up the playbook because you have a certain set of players that have special skill sets. It allows you to do more than what you could last time or last year,
Right.
for that matter.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I think that's just asking a lot of the young man to play at that elite level and to try to play two positions. He grown men out here. It's different.
Listen, he
It's
said he
different.
could do it. We're going to find out. We're going to find out real soon.
You going to find out.
I have a question. As a rookie,
Yeah.
does he play in the preseason or no?
Yeah. I think you got to give him some. I think you got to give him
let
some
him go.
reps.
Okay. Get used to that. Get used to that speed of the game because it's completely different. It's completely different in practice. Titus, what up, twin?
I guess you can tell I've been gone for 12 days.
You been going that long?
I have.
Titus, what up, twin? Come on down to Miami. I'll take you to the dog park over in Midtown.
He said, nah. He said I'm intact. He said they'll throw us both out.
Why?
He intact.
What that mean?
He still got his. He still got his.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. I give a. Hey, listen.
Nah, it ain't no.
It's some
Man,
nice poodles out there, little collies. You know.
People sue you, man. Stop. That's enough. Got me all scratched up.
Hey, they about suing for every goddamn thing these days. Jesus Christ. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I ain't got it.
Lay down. I don't know. But it's going to be very interesting to see. He's starting wide receiver opposite of Brian Thomas Jr. And then he's back up to Jerry and Jones. So, hey, paying him a boatload of money. He says he can do it. Let's see what he can do.
Prove all the doubters wrong.
Mm-hmm. The Colorado Buffalo football have added Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders' successes to their legacy hall. Colorado Buffalo football, they tweeted 2 new legends, 1 historic hall. Welcome to Legacy Hall, Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. Many had issues with Shedeur and Travis's jersey being retired by Coach Prime so quickly. Ocho, did Sanders and Hunter do enough to be immortalized so quickly?
Yeah, I would think so. There have been some other great college players. I'm not sure if brother Cordell Stewart, if I'm not mistaken. The running back.
Rajon Salam, who's no longer with it, he won the Heisman. He won the Heisman. They've had
it's one more.
I think it's Supreme Court. He's a Supreme Court justice, Byron Wizard White. I think it was a Supreme Court justice. He was the first great Colorado player.
There was another running back. I'm missing a running back. I think he wore number.
They had Eric Bieniemy.
Eric Bieniemy. Yeah.
Yeah. They had Darian Hagan. JJ Flanagan came out with me. But they had really good football players. I mean, defensive players. Chad Brown. They had Alfred Williams. They had Chris Hudson, Ronnie Bradford. They've had some good players. They've had some good players. Michael Westbrook came out of there.
Mike.
Ray Caruth came out.
Yeah, he was in.
Yeah. Brooke came out of there. He and Cordell was on the same team.
Listen, Prime saw and felt it was fitting, to retire, especially with what they did. They had 2 good seasons. They turned that program around. I don't really see anything wrong with it, especially based off what the team looked like before they got there. And there should be nothing to be mad at.
Well, look, you always gonna have some people, because there's some people that says, "Hey, There are some guys that came before them, and they probably should have, not. I don't think the issue is the retirement of the jerseys. I think it's the time and how soon that it happened.
Okay.
So, like a lot of these, say if it happened 20, and time was saying, hold on, so what? Rashad, you do Rashawn Salam's number, but look what it took for you to do it. You gave him flowers, but he ain't here to smell them. So I think I could be wrong. Now I'm speaking as if I said, okay, this is how I'm thinking. I'm thinking out loud so you guys can hear me. It's like, okay, I ain't got no problem. You want to retire Travis? You want to try Shedeur? Can we make it like 20 years? I'm different. Look, let me tell you, the University of South Carolina retired my brother's number. He was still playing. So who am I? Savannah State, they didn't retire my number. They just wouldn't give it out. There were a lot of guys that came in and wanted to wear the number 2. And I remember Mackey, who was the head athletic trainer, and Bill Davis said, I don't think you guys realize who actually wore that number. Coach, Sharpe wore it. Like, a 3-time first-team Black College All-American, a Kodak All-American, 3-time player of the year, offensive player of the year, Georgia State player of the year. There ain't a whole lot of black college players can say they were state player of the year. I beat University of Georgia players out. I beat Georgia Tech players out for that award. Yeah, Bill said, And so Coach Davis had passed, and the president got in touch with Bucket. Bucket put me in touch with him. Says, hey, shouldn't nobody. After talking to everybody that was here, and some of the faculty was still there. Nah. So here you come to bother you, not Jordan. But honestly, Ocho, I think that has a lot to do with it. It's not that the numbers got retired. It's like they bypassed the line. So, Alfred Williams, a Chad Brown, who was Buckets Award winners and things like that.
Why wouldn't whoever was in a position of power, why didn't they have him retired then?
Bro, don't start me to line. I don't know that much about Colorado. I played in the state and I'm familiar with them, but I don't know.
Listen, if they felt that much about them and they were great as they were during their time there, whoever was in place should have retired them. Should have retired the jersey if they saw fit. So I'm not sure why people are complaining. Deion Sanders, during his time, having Shedeur. I mean, I'm confused. It makes no sense. Travis Hunter might have been the top selling jersey when he was playing. And I'm not talking about Colorado, I'm talking about in general.
The Eagles head into the 2025 season looking to defend their Super Bowl title. And A.J. Brown says he knows it won't come easy. The process is still the same. I'm very blessed and fortunate to achieve the win Super Bowl as a team. But the process, the daily grind stays the same. Once you kind of look at it through that lens, you got to go back to work. That stuff is over with. Like I say, the Lombardi, she's not loyal. We got to do it again. Try to win her over again.
I like that.
Ocho, Eagles going to repeat?
They got a good chance, but they ain't lost nothing. You hear me? But them boys ain't lost nothing. You heard what Jalen said. Jalen done forgot about the Super Bowl that fast. He forgot about it. I'd have moved on. Why you not wearing your ring?
How many other people have forgot about it, though? That's only one.
Well, listen.
Sometimes that Super Bowl hangover is real. Guys celebrate a little bit too long.
But you know what? The one person where it really matters ain't celebrating no more. The leader of your team. The one that got the C on his chest. The one that's going to lead that offense. You got the not only the quarterback thinking the way he's thinking, but you got the receiver thinking that way too. Everything resets itself. It's a new season. We've had our fun.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree.
We had our fun, but I'm on to the next. I want it again. Like you said, that Lombardi trophy is not loyal. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Now the process repeats itself again. Can I do it again?
Yeah.
They have a good chance because they haven't lost anything.
Yeah. And you people are they're defending. What are we defending? Can't nobody take that trophy. They make a whole new trophy. It ain't like the Stanley Cup. No, it's one. You get a hold. That's a different one, Ocho. That's yours. That's the Eagles. Now somebody want another one. Now the Eagles can say, "Hey, we want another." Hey, so we have 3. But I like the way they think, and they understand. In order to be really great, you got to go back to back. Because there's been too many teams that's win one in a row. And I don't want to be dismissive. So don't take this the wrong way, because it's an unbelievable accomplishment and a feat. But there ain't a whole lot of teams that's gone back to back, and there's a reason why.
Very difficult.
Absolutely.
Very difficult.
Absolutely. So I like the approach that AJ is taking. I think I think the thing is, what AJ has wanted to prove that, hey, man, every time y'all come out with these lists, I'm 5, 6, 7. Y'all don't never have me at 1. Y'all don't never put me at 2. Y'all don't never put me at 3. I'm way on down the list. And then, you hear people talk about, well, I don't even know. I'm not sure AJ Brown's a top 10 receiver. Well, then.
But you have to understand, it's the offense that they run, huh? They don't throw the ball 100 times a game. The players that are at the top of the list of those receiving stats.
They ain't got no Saquon in the backfield, though.
But that too. But even if Saquon was in the backfield, they still gonna throw the ball the way they do, because that's just the way the offense is programmed.
True. Yeah, and that's you play to your quarterback strengths, not to your strength.
That's a good one.
Your quarterback. Your quarterback, that's not what he is. He's not a guy to throw the ball 35, 40, 45 times a game. He's a guy, okay, let's manage it. 25 is max. We're going to run it 35. We're going to throw it 25. That's 60. Hey, we're going to have a couple of penalties, get called back and things of that nature. But y'all trying to get the man to try to impress y'all to show that he can throw for 350, 400 yards and do what?
The funny thing about it, you know what else Jalen Hurts showed last year? Okay. Well, the main thing, which is getting Saquon. But what did the Chiefs take away?
Yeah, they took away.
And he shows you what he can do. I can put the ball in the air too. Because that's what you're gonna have to face this season. Sometimes they might stack the box. Sometimes they might say Jalen Hurts is gonna have to beat us, because 26 is not gonna get it. 26 is not going to beat us today.
And Jalen says, "Okay,
I got you.
If that's what it's gonna take, that's what y'all want to see me beat y'all. I'll do it." Falcons wide receiver Drake London showed no mercy to head coach Raheem Morris. Ocho, let's take a look at the courtesy clip for the Falcons, Joe Patrick.
Hey, that was funny. Hey, come on, Coach Raheem. You on your heel.
He got straight legs. Look at his leg, how straight they ain't been.
Hey, he on his heels. Why you on your heels, Coach? Come on, Coach, man. Tighten up, man. You got to get up. If you're going to get up there, you got to put some.
And he was the DB coach. He know you can't get straight. Look at his legs straight. Was them legs straight?
Hey, well, that's funny. Hey, Drake got right up in him too. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, and
offense or defense, Ocho, you know good well you don't let nobody put no two hands in your breastplate.
I know it's fun. I know when the boys playing for a coach like that, man.
When they teach you how to drive, Ocho, what's the technique? 10 to 2. So if somebody put their hands in your breastplate, they gonna drive. Woo, drive your ass all over the field.
Funny. That was funny. I'm excited. Listen, that's another team I'm excited to see what they look like. Now that they handed the keys over to Michael Penix Jr., that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice.
Mm-hmm. Over the weekend, Tyreek gave his take to reporters on how the Dolphins can solve their short yardage woes in the run game. Let's take a listen to what Tyreek had to say on how to solve the problem.
Take the ball out on third down. What? You want to? That's my honest opinion. If it's third and short, he's not a power back. I be telling him that in the locker room, but he a power back. I love Devon though, but if I'm being honest, like that's why you got Jalen Wright. That's why you got Ollie Gordon for those kind of situations.
Well, he's absolutely right.
Devon H.A. responded, "That's how you feel, Cheetah?"
Yeah. Hey, listen, I was at the practice. I forgot, was it maybe 3-4 days ago? Why they clowning? Wait, they clowning just like that in practice. Off to the sideline doing special teams. We talking and chopping it up. But that's all fun. But there's a little truth to that. H.A.
Yeah, he's not a power back.
Very, very small in person, fast still.
Yes.
But having it on third down and show you all the situations makes no sense. That's why you have bigger backs for those type of situations. I mean, Tyreek didn't say anything wrong, even though it was in a playful manner.
Right. I agree. Then this morning, this is what Mike McDaniel had to say.
You should stand corrected. Good morning. False. Great morning. Let's go.
Why great?
What
makes this one great?
Because we're another day closer to death.
Hey, Mike, funny, man. Mike is funny, man.
So what you thinking? Trying to keep the mood light.
It was light. It was light. I think obviously the media will spin it, not knowing that Tyreek is playing. They asked him a question, and he told a question which was his opinion, and it's the truth. It's the absolute truth.
Right.
H-Han is great. He's great first, second down. Now, if we're doing something, little play action, out the backfield, screen on third down, then yeah. We have bigger backs that are built for those situations on third and short. You hand him the ball.
But not in, he's not an every down 31 back.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay, Derrick Henry, give him the ball. Jonathan Taylor, give him the ball. Saquon, you give him the ball. Josh Jacobs, give him the ball. I mean, physics. Last I checked, physics is still a thing.
It is.
The Colts released their first official depth chart on today ahead of their Thursday preseason game against the Ravens. The quarterback selection depth chart reads as follows: Daniel Jones or Anthony Richardson Sr.
Oh, I like that. I like how they did that. They said or, right? But that thing up in the air, huh? That thing, it is up in the air. It's up in the air. Oh my goodness, man. I'm hoping Anthony Richardson is doing everything possible. I hope he's doing everything right. Going the extra mile, watching extra film, staying at the practice of the receivers, talking to your offensive coordinator, talking to your head coach, doing everything you can to make sure you do your best to win that job.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Sorry. What I don't get though, look, I believe you could have got the same results bringing a guy in there and says, "Hey, I'm gonna give you an equal opportunity to compete with this job," and paid him $5 million.
Oh.
As opposed to bringing Daniel Jones in there and paying him $14 million because you got an expensive ass backup if he doesn't win this job.
That's the agent. The agent worked his magic. The agent worked his magic. The agent got in that money. I think if it was anywhere else, he wouldn't have got no $14 million to be no backup.
No.
Yeah.
And plus, Ocho, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to compete for a starting job. Ain't a whole lot of places we're gonna give him an opportunity to compete for a starting job. So this is, I get it. I would have went there also. $14 million and a legitimate opportunity to compete for a job.
Most definitely.
Can't complain about that. But you're absolutely right. Anthony Richardson, he needs to stay healthy. Hopefully he's learned from some of the mistakes that he's made over his first 2 years. And through that process, maturity and just understanding what it takes to be a professional quarterback, hopefully he's able to turn the corner.
Listen, you don't have a choice but to turn the corner. You know what the third year means, right? Your third year, that should make it a break year. That's when teams make a decision. You know what? Are you our future or are you not? Or do we need to keep looking for someone at that position?
Well, third year, guess what they normally do with quarterbacks when they play well? They normally reward them after the third year.
This is this year.
Yeah. So yeah, I look. He has he's saying all the right things. Hey, I gotta eat a certain way. I gotta cut the candy out, Ocho. I gotta eat like a professional. I have to do things like a professional. I have to study. I gotta be the first one in. He's saying all the
Right.
right things. Now it's a matter of doing all that lines
Right.
up. You say this, you do
Mhm.
this. And because you look at that team offensively, they got a good team,
Yeah.
Ocho. They really do.
Absolutely.
When you look at their skill position players, you look at their running back, they got a solid offensive line. They got a nice defensive line. They got a good,
They surely do.
yeah, they got some good players. But I just the last couple of years they've been held back by the quarterback. There's no other way around it. And we're not taking no shots at him. We're not beating nobody down. It's just the
Right.
facts that their quarterback play has been insufficient, inadequate, not up
Not
to par.
enough to win.
And when you got those, you got Jonathan Taylor and you got Michael Pittman Jr. and you got Pierce and you got all those guys. No, bro, and Downs. What's the other guy?
Is it McMillan? No.
Nah. They got Pierce, Pittman Jr. and they got another
Yeah,
guy.
I think he wear number 10, if I'm not mistaken. I might be saying his last name.
Yeah.
Oh, Ayyyy Mitchell. Mitchell, that's what it is. That's about
Yeah.
McMillan. Mitchell. Hey, Ayyyy Mitchell. Hey, he
Downs, Josh Downs. Yeah. They got some skill position players.
Ayyyy Mitchell gonna be nice, boy.
Yeah. Defensively, that front seven, they really good. Now the back end, hey, y'all need to tighten up a little bit, but hey, they got a nice front seven. The quarterback play need to match that.
That's it.
When you've accumulated that kind of talent, because guess what, Ocho? You like to think, and that's what teams do. They try to, hey, let's mortgage this thing. We got to. You see what Houston, the Texans are doing. They're like, we got this quarterback on a rookie contract because that next contract is going to be kind of hard to be able to keep all these pieces around said individual player. Even if he gives you a discount, he ain't gonna give you no $100 million discount.
Absolutely not.
So it's gonna be incumbent on Anthony Richardson to do better, to play better. He got drafted on potential, Joe. That's what it was. He was basically a 50% quarterback in college. He was a 50% quarterback in high school. He's been a 50% quarterback. But the tools that he presents, Ocho, he's 6'5", he's 245, he ran 4.4. He could throw the ball 80 yards, throw the ball 50 yards on one knee. All that side, but this is not the football Olympics.
Put it together.
You need precision, you need touch, you need understanding, you need the ability to process information, decipher that information, and then the ball needs to be gone to the right player in the right position.
Yeah.
I don't think we're not breaking news to anybody. You watch the game, you know his play needs to get better. In order for them to be the type of team that the Colts want to be, he's got to vastly improve. And we ain't talking about no marginal improvement. We're talking about vastly
Yes, make
improve.
huge jumps.
Yes.
Huge jump.
He's got to.
Especially
it's gonna be the owner, Jim Irsay, passed away. His daughters are running the team now, so they're gonna have that. They're gonna be Hey, I'm sure Shane Steichen, who's the head coach, is telling them, "Hey, we got to play for something." Mr. Irsay, this season is dedicated to him and X, Y, and Z, and rightfully so. But Mr. Richardson, bro, you got to perform.
Yeah.
They're paying you. Hey, they took a chance. And that's the only thing, Ocho. You say, man, I want the sure thing. It's things like this that gets you fired. Because the last thing I want to be doing is taking a quarterback 3 years ago, and I'm right back in the draft taking a quarterback again.
Dang.
I'm supposed to be trying to fill in, Ocho. I buy a house, Ocho. I ain't trying to buy a house in 3 years. I'm just adding pieces. I'm adding some pool furniture. I'm adding some furniture by the pool. Maybe I get an end table, something like that, Ocho. I ain't really trying a whole new house.
That's a good one. That's a good analogy. I like that.
And so that's Anthony Richardson. He's gotten improved to the point that they just add pieces around him. You don't want to be the piece that gets replaced.
It's not a good thing.
Khabib says, I wish Conor McGregor would change himself after his historic UFC rivalry. The two haven't met since their fight in 2018. Khabib retired undefeated champion in 2020, but McGregor teased the idea of a rematch in 2021. Conor has not fought since 2021 when he suffered a broken leg and a loss to Dustin Poirier. He is potentially on his way back to the UFC after re-enrolling in mandatory testing. Ocho, can you see Khabib and Conor ever fighting again?
If Khabib and Conor ever fought again, it would be one of the best Gates pay-per-view ever had. They would get paid tremendously. It would be dope. For one, everybody's gonna
can't beat him.
Everybody's gonna tune in. No matter what people may think. Oh, he hadn't fought in 3 years. Oh, he hadn't fought in 5 years. It's Khabib and it's Conor McGregor. The greatest marketer of that sport, the highest earning athlete of that sport.
I agree.
Everybody.
You get no argument from me on that
Everybody
aspect.
tuning in.
I mean, he's Muhammad Ali. The way he can sell a fight and his mannerism and quirks. But
Talk to
Ocho,
me.
first of all, Khabib is not fighting again. Had his father lived, I could see him still fighting. But he didn't want to fight anymore once his father was gone because his father was his everything. So now he wants to train in Dagestan. That's what he does. Second of all, Conor's made $200, $300 million. It takes a special type of someone to make that kind of money and says, you know what? I want to get punched and kicked in the face again today. I want to get kicked in my thigh today. I want to get punched in my head today. I want somebody to hammer fist me or spinning back fist me today. It takes a special type of person because Ocho, he's not on welfare anymore. You know, you're not eating potted meat anymore.
Right. So you say you don't think he had the same drive and hunger he once had, huh?
No, I don't. You watch him fight. He ain't want to fight. When last time he won a fight? First of all, he hadn't fought since 2021, which is 4 years. The likelihood of him fighting by the end of the year is not happening. So now we're going on 5 years. It's 4 years now. It's going to be on 5 years. You take your hat off to a guy like Floyd Mayweather, made tons and tons of money, but he still trained like he was flat ass broke. I appreciate athletes that once they become who we know them to be now, they still work. They still train as if they're starving, like they ain't got a dollar. You look at Jordan. You look at Kobe. You look at the guy. That's what you appreciate. I mean, think about it. When you got chefs and you got everybody waiting on you hand and foot, and you got heated towel racks, and you got mink slippers when you step out of bed in silk pajamas. Ocho is different now.
I hear what you're saying, huh? But this is Conor McGregor. This is Conor McGregor. If he fights, if I'm not mistaken, I think Dana White said he has a fight coming, and nobody knows about it. It's gonna be a surprise. Who knows? Khabib hasn't fought in a while. You just never.
Khabib ain't fighting. That ain't happening.
You never know. You never know. Everyone always says they're retiring. Maybe I retire, but the love of the sport. All of them are still active. All of them still training.
He ain't active.
active
He made it
training.
clear. He's like, my dad, when his dad left, Ocho, some people like, that's the reason they do certain things. And then seems like when his dad left, seemed like that light went out. His desire. He's like, well, I want to shift my focus. I want to train others. I want to train others to
Right.
do this. I don't see him. And Conor can't beat him. You know why? Because the guys that win at this thing and win and win and win, they evolve. Right. Conor's a striker. He still, when somebody gets him on the ground, he can't get up. They keep him there for the rest of the round. He hadn't evolved. Look at the guys that win, they evolve. You look at John Jones, you look at St. Pierre, you look at Anderson Silva, you look at Demetrius, you look at Mighty Mouse. You look at the guys. You got to evolve, Ocho. You got to be able to wrestle. You got to be able to withstand it. You got to be able to withstand a takedown. You got to be able to submit. It's fast. It's levels to this, Ocho.
I know.
I see you, Titus. And I just don't see his tank. And the deeper you go, the easier it is for you to handle it. If you don't get you out there in the first and second round, look at when people take him to the deep water. They get him to the third. They get him to
Get tired.
How many times have you seen him? How many times have you seen somebody take him down and he get up? They keep him there for the rest of the round. And people laying on you and it's exhausting.
You got to tell me. I know. I done been in there. Damn.
I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you too. So you would want to see a rematch between Conor and Khabib?
I don't think. Listen, knowing Khabib, knowing his style, his background, the way he conducts himself, he's not coming out. But I think Conor will come back and fight. Who he fights, I'm not sure. Connor's he's put on some weight, so I'm not sure who it would be. I have no idea.
Are you trying to tell him to go to 170?
No. Who?
Conor.
Man, Conor look like he about 170 right now. Huh? Have you seen?
I'm saying he fought at 45, 55. Are you telling him to go up?
I'm just saying. I don't know who he was fighting.
Oh, okay.
He put on a lot of weight.
Hold on. You know who in that division, right?
I didn't say 170. I just said he put on a lot of weight. I don't know who he would fight. It would have to make.
That's now you going up to Usman.
No, come on, no, man, no. Nah.
But what's the other guy that just fought the other day?
Who that?
Elliot Tempura. He don't want that. He don't want that.
These are people you naming people that are hungry.
Yeah.
So there's a difference. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one.
No, he don't want that. He don't want the problem. Ocho, college football preseason coaches poll just dropped. UT, University of Texas, 1. Ohio State, 2. Penn State, 3. Georgia Dogs, 4. Notre Dame, 5. Clemson Tigers, 6. Oregon Ducks, 7. Alabama, 8. LSU, 9. Canes, 10. Any problem with the rankings?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you had to take a guess based on the players coming back and the quarterbacks for each of these teams, the top 10, who you think winning it all? Even with the college playoffs, who you got if you were to pick a team?
Ugh. I like Georgia, but they don't got no quarterback because they stay loaded with talent. Question is Arch Manning who they say and believe he is? You know, Ohio State stay with
Yes.
talent. Penn State's always up there, but Penn State always lose to Ohio State. So if you make me guess right
Yeah.
now, I probably lean towards Texas,
To win it,
Ohio State. I'll say Texas, Ohio State.
to win it all, Texas?
If Arch Manning is what they say.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Penn State, I don't know what it is, but Penn State always wet the bed when the rubber needs to
Yeah.
meet the road.
The big game. Who's Georgia quarterback now that Carson Beck is down here in Miami?
I have no idea. I guess it was the guy that came in when Carson Beck got hurt. If I had to
Right.
guess. Gunnar Stockton.
Gunnar Stockton.
He was the guy that filled in when he got hurt, right? With that talent, I mean, Beck, with that talent, ain't no way they should have not won a national championship.
Man.
Every year they look, offense line, D-line, cornerbacks, wide receivers, NFL.
Loaded.
Yes. Okay. No, I don't think there's any surprises either, Ocho. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 teams in the top
Right.
10 SEC. You got Ohio State, Penn State, Oregon. That's Big 10. Then you got Notre Dame, independent, and you got Clemson and Miami in the ACC, right? Yeah.
Everybody keep changing and leaving conferences. And
Look, hell, pretty soon you might only have 2 conferences, the SEC and the Big 10. Dabo Swinney predicts Clemson will have a college football's first 16-0 playoff team after the playoff expansion. Dabo said, I've had one undefeated team in 2018. We were the first 15-0 team in history of a major college football ever. And I think we're going to be the first 16-0 team. It's a race to do that. Yeah, it's all nice and good, but
sound good.
I just want to win. I just want to win the national championship. I don't care what my record is.
Dabo.
But that one thing, Dabo getting ready to play now. You might not like some of the things that he says or how he conducts himself, but there ain't no denying he's a damn good coach.
He's a damn good coach until it's time to play them big boys. Until it's time to play the big boys.
Well, he got them. He got that team to the playoff, and I didn't think he'd do that. But the ACC was down last year. They were down, but he said that's the race to 16-0. All right, Ocho. Now it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Q&A.
McGregor, Aaron Jones said Conor McGregor had a bad substance abuse problem in 2021. He's the most exciting fighter in UFC history. We all know we pay for it, so why not? McGregor versus anyone. I don't know what he had. I'm gonna take you said that, I'll take your word for it. I don't know. All I'm saying is that once he started stepping up in competition, he ain't beat nobody. When was the last time you like, man, Conor got a chance to win this fight? Once the fight started, when did you say that? Who's the last person he beat? Cowboy Cerrone?
Damn. Was it Cowboy Cerrone the last fight that he won?
In 2020. And Cowboy was done.
Yeah. Oh, that was that early. As soon as it started. I mean, as soon as the fight started, it was over.
Yeah. It was, Cowboy was done. He should have been out there riding his horses. The fight lasted 40 seconds.
I remember that one. It was quick. It was quick.
Stop. Come on.
It was quick.
Lost to Poirier twice.
Hey, them was some good fights.
Last 4 fights, he's 1-3.
Dang.
Hell, if he not Conor McGregor, he ain't fighting nobody. He fighting like on a 10-card fight, he fight like 5th. I'm just saying, because of his name. But bro, and Khabib, man, they had to call Congress and blow in his ear to get him to get up, let him go.
They had to call who?
They had to call Congress. Congress had to have a special session and pass, and you know them jokers be taking time off. They had to reconvene Congress.
Man, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Ain't no denying. He got dynamite in his left hand,
yeah.
but he's a striker. And them guys know that, so nobody's. I mean, even Khabib still toe-to-toe with him and dropped it.
He stayed. He
stood toe-to-toe, stood in the pocket with him and dropped it. Now, Ocho, if somebody beat you at what you do.
Yeah, listen, it's MMA, huh? It's combat sports. Everybody got a puncher's chance. Everybody got a
or elbow chance or knee chance.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A head kick chance, yes. Everybody has a chance. But yeah, it's exciting. But I think the thing that people like the most ain't no ducking and dodging in UFC. Not on Dana White's watch.
Okay.
You fight.
You ain't got no choice.
1 versus 2. Ain't no, he the number 1 fighter. He got the belt and he fighting number 10 because 2 through 5 don't want to fight. Oh, hell no. And Dana quick to tell her, you don't like it? Go start your own league. Go start your own league. But Ocho, you know this. Taking off a contact sport for this length of time and picking it right back up?
It's difficult. It's difficult.
Quentin Mays, Ocho in Florida, but don't fish.
Huh?
He said you live in Florida, don't fish.
He just heard me tell everybody I spearfish. I don't use no rod and no bait. I just got I use sugar cane. You listen to me, Unc? Let me tell you how I fish. I go down to the Bahamas, right? I got sugar cane. You know what sugar cane is, right, Unc?
Yeah, I know what sugar cane is, Ocho.
Get my tools, knife that thing all the way down, get it real sharp. I free dive. And catch my fish. I don't listen. I could have been in the movie Apocalypto. You saw Apocalypto?
No, I'm waiting on the book.
Okay. The book.
Yeah, I want to read the book.
Well, listen, I listen, boy. Yeah, I'll show you. I gotta show you.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Myron Magnus, I would watch you two hunting. Hilarious content.
Yeah. I'm the type, I'm gonna catch something with my bare hands.
I ain't gonna hunt with Ocho. Ocho don't know nothing about no hunting. I don't even know if you've ever shot a gun.
Can I
at the gun range? Huh? What?
You know what? I'm from Liberty City, So just I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Oh, Lord. Let's go ahead on. The Aquarius Hill said, y'all definitely do hunt or fish collab. Deer meat for dinner. Here's a YouTube guy here in Florida. He has an amazing backstory.
See? As a matter of fact, we can have it like when we go somewhere, right? We can't eat We can only eat what we catch. We only eat what we catch.
Well, hold on, talk about what do you mean this we?
You don't speak French?
Oh, so we only eat. So you only eat if you catch or kill something, and I only eat if I catch or
Bingo.
kill something.
Because I already know who's gonna starve. You gonna starve, not me.
Hey, I
You gonna
guarantee you,
starve.
when they show the footage and your ass 110 pounds, they like, I guess Ocho I guess Ocho didn't
Oh
catch a
no.
kill, didn't catch a kill nothing.
Hey,
Yeah, we go. I'm trying to think. When they ain't got nobody to fish. I mean, I go fishing.
no, spear fishing. You can swim?
Ain't going no spear fishing. Yeah, I can swim. I don't want to. I like being on top of the water. I don't want to see the
Oh,
fish
okay.
until they break the surface.
My bad. My bad.
I go right. I caught a fish so big the picture weighs 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it was when I caught that grouper, that Goliath. Damn.
Yeah, I caught a big mouth bass. He probably about,
How much
I don't know, but he left a hole in the water.
how much you weigh?
I pulled him out. He left a hole in the water. So how big is that? How big is that, Ocho? I don't know. How big is that?
Hey.
Ohio boy Quan waiting for that fishing episode.
Tell you. That'll be crazy.
Ocho, first of all, do you know how to bait a hook?
Huh?
Do you know how to bait a hook? Do you know how to set a hook?
Yeah. You take the hook, you take the worm, and you put the worm on the end of the hook and you throw it in the water. What are you talking about?
Lord have mercy. But I thought you was going to, I thought you was fishing for bass. I thought you fishing for bass.
But you acting like
jigs
these
and you
fish,
use
these
crankbait,
fish
you do
intelligent,
buzz
man.
bait.
These fish ain't intelligent.
Huh?
Anything they see wiggling, they finna bite. You hear me? Anything these fish see in that water, they finna bite. They be hungry. I'm telling you, y'all be naming all this exotic stuff and bait y'all be using. I don't need nothing but a worm. Give me some earthworms. I guarantee you I catch
And
the
guess
same
what you
thing.
gonna catch? You gonna catch small fish.
Nah. But hey, fish are not intelligent. This ain't Finding Nemo. Anything they see wiggling
Ocho,
in the water, they're going to bite.
you do realize in order for a fish to get of size, it has to be intelligent, right?
Huh?
Anything that has to get of size, because big fish, small fish end up on your dinner table.
I'm telling you, man. Listen, see, you giving fish too much goddamn credit. They don't know
Ocho, how long you think it, let me ask you a question. How long do you think it take for a fish to get 5, 10, 15 pounds?
It don't take that long.
You think that happens in a year?
They eating stuff underneath down there where the people can't even reach.
But also, when they small, they have to avoid being fish
Right.
food.
Yeah.
So they smarter than you think, huh?
Nah, trust me, they not. They not.
They
Hey,
are.
take me out there fishing with you. I guarantee you watch. I'm gonna show you.
All right. On the money says Shedeur will be playing with the threes in the preseason with no practice reps. Talk about sabotaging. What you think?
You're gonna be all right. Hey, one thing about it, baby. When the dealer hand you them cards, you can't say, you know what, I can't do none of these. You got to play the hand.
Yep. Play the hand you dealt. Brick Boy YT said, let's say hypothetically, Shedeur stays fourth quarterback, gets cut, traded. Where's your dream spot for him to go? I like the Rams and have him learn behind Stafford.
I ain't even thinking about that hypothetical. He gonna be a Brown.
Dream spot.
Over there with Jerry.
No, hell no. He don't need to be in that circus. Yeah, I mean, I like I like the Rams, the Lions,
Oh,
because they have,
Lions. That's a good one.
yeah. I thought Oakland would be a good spot,
With Gino.
but they just signed Geno for a couple
Yeah.
of years. Hell, they just signed Jared Goff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dolphins have
The
Tua.
Saints.
Hell, they got 50 quarterbacks.
You know why they got
Remember, we thought the Saints were going to take him the first round, the second round, but they seemed to like Spencer Rattler, and they took Sko. I think that's how you say his last name. I think they drafted him.
Yeah.
Shuck. They drafted him, so Ocho, I done gave up trying to figure it out. SA Spurs fans for life. Hey, Unc Ocho, shout out to from Baltimore to you. Do you think T.O. and John Elway have even better careers if they ended up playing for Baltimore? No. John did not want to play for Baltimore. He knew they were moving. They left in the middle of the night in 1984, packed up the Mayflower vans and headed to Indy. T.O. went to the right situation. Kyle Bowler was, come on. Chris Redmond, Kyle Bowler, and I played with Red Dog. Come on, man. An opportunity to play with Donovan, and then he got an opportunity to play with Romo. No, he went to the right situation. John went to the right situation. He got stability. I think Kaiser was his first, Phillips, maybe Kaiser was the first owner, and then he had Mr. B for the next 15 years. They went to right. You know, the man upstairs don't make no mistakes, Ocho.
Never does.
Rakovic, with all the gambling incidents going on in the media, what's y'all take on that? Do y'all have any advice for men out there struggling with gambling?
That's you, Unc. You know my black ass don't. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You know my don't gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get if you're making $20-30 million and you know you're not supposed to be betting on your sport. That's what I don't understand, Ocho. Look, guys want to go play some poker, or they want to play some blackjack, or they want to play baccarat, or they want to play, craps or roulette. Okay, but on your sport, when you know that's taboo, and you know you can't do it, and they're gonna see these anomalies. They watching. How's somebody gonna bet 25 unders on one player? And you don't think people gonna think that's gonna be suspicious? JJ Carver, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to I don't know what Ash wrote here. I'm looking forward to football season. But as a Saints fan, not really. Any advice to get through the season would be great. Love y'all, Nightcap crew and mods. Man,
Saints fan.
Without a quarterback, Ocho, what we doing?
Absolutely
we doing, Ocho?
nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hoping for the best.
Yes.
Hoping for the best.
Yeah, y'all got your work cut out for you. Kipper Norwood Jr., my question is, if you were a GM, who would you be your first pick wide receiver? Justin Jefferson, Tank Dell, Ty Hill, or Sterling Sharpe? Well, I think it comes down to Jetta, Reek, and my brother. Very, very different receivers. Bro, Ocho, I'm talking about Jetta is very different from Tyreek. Tyreek is very different from my brother. My brother is very different from Jetta. All of them are different than Tank. Now, Tank is injured. So he probably, maybe Nico Collins would have been a better
Right.
pick. Probably going to be like, who's my quarterback? But I'm taking my brother. Triple Crown, 3-time first team All-Pro, led the league in receiving, back-to-back 100-catch seasons. Look, you looking for speed? I mean, you only got two. I mean, what? You got, when it comes to speed, deep
Yeah.
threats, you got Moss, you got Reek, you got Deshaun, you got Bullet Bob Hayes. Bullet Bob Hayes was the first deep threat. Bullet Bob Hayes made teams go to the zone defense. Because before Bob Hayes, everybody played man. But you got the fastest man in the world, literally, the fastest man in the world, and you try to play man coverage. How you think that worked out?
Not too good.
No, exactly. Nehemiah JP, per NFL rules, can negotiate directly with a player. If not, they can fine Jerry for admitting he tried to negotiate with him. The thing is, like I said, if Michael says, I'm representing myself,
Right.
Ocho, hey, give him an example, Ocho. Look, I said, Ocho, such and such, and such. Hey, Ocho say, talk
Yeah.
to Doug. Okay. Ain't no sense in me trying to negotiate with Ocho. Ocho said he has representation. That's who he wants us to
Right.
talk to. Boom. No problem. If Ocho said, well, hey, okay, what you talking about? What you thinking? Well, and then Doug come and say, man, why don't you? I said, oh, hey, Ocho asked me what was I thinking. I told him what I was thinking. He said, okay, done
Right.
deal. Jerry knows Michael has representation. He knows his agent is David Mugoleta. He knew that. Just like he knows Dak agent. So if that's why did you don't like working with agents? Why don't you work directly with Dak?
You know Dak gonna play that, man. Dak.
Did you work directly with CD? Who's CD's agent? Yeah, it was Zach Martin, me and Zach Martin. Zach Martin is in year 10, year 11. Oh, he got CAA. Okay. So why would you not work directly with Dak? That's the one you wanted to work directly with and try to get a sweetheart deal. Oh.
No, he don't play that.
Because he ain't gonna let you pull no fast one over on him. Gotcha. These babies said, when Spank gave you his gold jacket, what were your thoughts, feelings, and emotion at that moment? Love you guys. Ocho, you need to pay on ASAP. I'm up there thinking, I'm like, bro, where are you going with this? Because first of all, I was surprised that he called me up. Okay, he got 2 minutes, want me to come up there, stand beside him. I didn't know the story. I mean, for the most part, a lot of people knew that my first Super Bowl ring I gave to him. Because as I told NBC at the time I was doing it, I said, we win this game, I'm gonna give him the Super Bowl ring. And they asked, because it would mean more for me to give it to him, for me to wear it. Because I'm not here without him. And I'm never gonna feel wearing that ring what I feel for him. No brainer for me. And so when he said, well, I don't really have anything of athletic value, I ain't got no, I ain't got no Super Bowl rings. I ain't got no this, I ain't got no, one-on-one playing card. Only thing I got of value is this gold jacket. And I want you to have it. What do you say? What can you say? Like,
That's
wow.
live.
He just got his cloak to go into football heaven. And everything that he's ever done, sports-wise, he did it for me. because he wanted me to look up to him and not look outside for a hero or for a role model. And the only thing that I have of value right now, or will ever have a value, is a gold jacket. Take it. Yeah, now pay me my money.
Who, me?
OG Thanos said, what's up, Unc Ocho? Which quarterback has the most pressure to have a good season this year? Oh, there are a bunch of them.
Yeah, a few.
Dak,
Tua.
Anthony Richardson, Tua.
Trying to think. Pressure.
They got, first of all, the big three, Joe Burrow, Lamar, and Josh Allen. Somebody got to be in the one of those three got to be back in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. There's no pressure on them because if they don't have a great, listen, they're gonna have a good season. But if they don't make a Super Bowl, it's not like, oh, they on a hot seat, nothing like that. So there's really
not gonna be on the hot seat. But we are like okay, well, how much longer we got to wait? Because guess what? All three of those guys, we believe all three of those guys are going to be in what, Ocho? The MVP conversation.
Absolutely.
Lamar's 1-2. Some believe, I know you believe, I believe that Lamar should have 3. Now, can you imagine the pressure one feels with 3 MVPs in no Super Bowls?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not even gotten to one. At least Aaron, before he started winning he got to a Super Bowl, he won it. As he won more MVPs, he didn't get back, but he won it. So you just need one and just one. But I think Dak, who else do we mention? We said Dak. Who else do we mention, Ocho?
I said Tua.
Tua, yeah. Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson. He got ain't got to have it, boy.
I think Caleb Williams under some pressure too.
It's only
he got Ben Johnson.
But it's only year 2.
They don't care. You're the number 1 pick in the draft, Ocho. You saw what CJ Stroud did in year 1. You saw what Jaden Daniels did in year 1. And he got Ben Johnson.
Yep.
You saw what Ben Johnson did with Jared Goff? Okay. And you see the weapons that they gave him. DJ Moore, what's the receiver out of Washington? Got him 2 tight ends. Rome Odunze. Got him Cole Kmet, got him 2 tight ends. Rebuilt the offensive line. He got to shine, Ocho. He got to shine. That can complete this episode of Nightcap. We want to thank Patrick Queen for joining us, talk things Ravens, Steelers, and gave us a little insight on fishing. We're going to have to come down there and see you in Rhodes, Louisiana, see what you put down in that tackle and bait shop. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own, Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, Madden adjuster, Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. Tell family, friends, and loved ones to do likewise wherever you get your podcast from. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. We want to thank each and every one of you for supporting us, because thanks to your word of mouth, your ears, and your eyes, we've been able to accomplish unbelievable things. And thanks to you, we'll continue to be able to do those things. So we greatly appreciate your support and your continued supporting Nightcap. Make sure you check out my Shea by Laportier. We have a special drop, and this one is very, very personal to me because I created a limited edition release to honor my brother Sterling going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame and becoming one half of the first brother combination to make it into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And so it's not just a bottle, it's a tribute, it's a celebration and a legacy. But unfortunately, we only did 2,500 bottles of those. And once they're gone, they're gone. So please grab yours while supplies last. The Hall of Fame edition is officially live. Just head over to leportiercognac.com to grab yours while you still can. Don't miss a chance to own a piece of history. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84. That link is also pinned in the chat. We want to thank you again, Patrick Queen, for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We're off tomorrow. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks, guys.